Hey, what is up, everybody? It's Chef Joe from Frato's. Starting with our August burger, our big Kahuna burger, we are going to start doing cocktail pairings, going with the burgers. Now, we are not going to be selling these. We're going to give you a little instructional, try to educate you guys, and the goal is to make them simple and something you can easily do at home. So, with our first one, we're going to be doing a classic Mai Tai. So first, let me go over the tools you're going to need to make this. A lot of this you probably already have in your house. If not, you can pick up almost anywhere for not that much money. So the first thing you're going to need is a shaker. The kind I have right here is a Boston shaker. So it's these two cups go on top of each other like that. You might have a cobbler shaker, which kind of looks like this and has a little screw top lid on it. That works just as well too. You need one of these guys, a measurer, or a jigger as it is called. It is short for thingamajigger. You're going to need a rocks glass, double rocks glass, tiki, really whatever kind of glass you want to put your beverage in. Bar spoon, not required, nice to have, and a strainer. If you have the shaker with the lid on it, it has a strainer on top of the lid when you screw it off. If you have one of these, you need one of these strainers that usually fits nicely right in there. Ingredients. We'll go over those as I'm pouring them in. So, to start off with our Mai Tai, we are going to use 1.5 ounces of white rum. Today I am using, what is that called? Prohibitas. So we're going to do 1.5 ounces of our white rum into our shaker. Next, we want some orange curacao. Orange curacao, there's a couple different versions you can get. Right here we have the Marie Brizard. Found this at Binny's. It's in the liqueur section. This one was not too expensive. If you want to go a little extra, you can get Cointreau or what's the other one called? I don't remember. But Curacao is a good alternative if you already have that, or really any orange liqueur is all you need. And we're going to do 3/4 ounce of our Curacao. Now, the next one ingredient is a little odd. Orgeat. So, or orgeat, or orgeot, really however you want to pronounce it, but it's spelled like that, orgeat. So this is a cocktail syrup. It's made with almonds. You can make this at home. It's a little complicated, so I just buy it. You can also get bottles smaller than this. You do not need a bottle this size. They sell bottles smaller than this. You pick this up at your local Binny's. I think for the small bottles, like $7 or something like that. So not too expensive, but really important to this drink. We're going to do another 3/4 ounce of our orgeat. Limes. You want to use fresh juice. If you want to buy lime juice, that's fine. A lot of those have artificial sweeteners or preservatives in it, so it's not going to taste as good as a fresh lime. But if that's all you want to do, or you already have some in your house, don't worry. That works perfectly fine. You might just have to modify how much you're putting in based on how that lime juice tastes. We're going to do about 3/4 ounce of lime juice, or about 1 lime usually is about that. So we're just going to strain that right into there, squeeze it. And then, really important step, save one of these. Don't throw it away. Keep it. Put it right there on the board. Now we're going to throw some ice in. This recipe does call for crushed ice, but it's not the end of the world if you use regular ice. Just a little bit is good. We're going to use that to get it chilled. So we're going to toss that on there, and we're going to give it a little shake. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill this cup with more ice, and I'm going to strain out our drink. It doesn't need a whole lot of shake. Just remember that. We're going to add some dark rum onto the top. Generally, this recipe calls for an overproofed rum, but you can use any dark rum you want. The only thing I would mention to steer away from is spiced rum, something like your Captain Morgan. I wouldn't recommend using that. It's going to add a lot of weird, funky flavors to this drink. But we're going to float that on top. So we're just going to drizzle that over top. And then that's gradually going to make its way down into the rest of the drink. And then remember when I said save your lime. Save your lime piece. We're going to put that right on top for the garnish. And then what we're going to do is also add a sprig of mint. You're going to take that, give it a little slap. That releases the oils, so it's going to be a little more fragrant when we put that in. You're going to serve up with a straw. And there you go. That is a classic Mai Tai based on the Trader Vic recipe from 1944. As you noticed, no pineapple juice, no orange juice, none of that nonsense. This is classic, straight. Tastes great too. Let me give that a sip. Oh yeah, that's really good. Goes down very smooth. It's not too alcoholic, even though there is a lot of alcohol in that drink. So please be careful. Drink responsibly. Remember, we're doing this to pair with our Big Kahuna burger coming August, and we hope to do more of these for as we go along with more burgers.